Welcome to Then Views Jamaica. Here I give you my opinion and more on recent happenings in Jamaica and by extension the world. Before I begin, I must reiterate that you should subscribe if you haven't, like, share, and turn on your post notification bell so that you are notified whenever I post a new video. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, in his address at the 79th Annual Conference of the Jamaica Labour Party, used a popular Jamaican proverb to emphasize his point of view. The popular proverb goes like this: "If you can't hear, you will feel," said Prime Minister Andrew Holness. This proverb was used pertaining to the amnesty that was declared under the new Firearms Act, which made provision for persons convicted of gun-related activities in a circuit court to be sentenced to a minimum of 15 years imprisonment. Prime Minister Andrew Holness emphatically warned that persons who breached the new Firearms Act will face the long arm of the law. Let's define the word long, meaning lengthy or taking a great amount of time. Note well, as it relates to the new Firearms Act, anyone convicted will be sentenced to a minimum of 15 years imprisonment. Note well also that the operative word is minimum, meaning not less than 15 years. Meaning, anyone convicted will get 15 years and more. Now, I am perplexed by an article that I read in the newspaper. The heading was 4-year sentence handed down under new firearm law. Totally confused, I went into my archives to find a speech made by Prime Minister Holness, and let's take a listen.
Is not solely relying on emergency powers to control murders. We have passed a new Firearms Act, which has changed the risk-reward of possessing, trafficking, storing, or using an illegal firearm by introducing a minimum sentencing regime of 15 years to possible life in prison. The amnesty which accompanied the act came to an end midnight last. I am told that over 90 weapons were turned in with over 2,500 rounds of ammunition. Let me tell you, this surprised me. I didn't expect so many. But there are still thousands of illegal guns all across Jamaica. We went out of our way to give the amnesty and to give warnings. They did not heed it. Well, you know the Jamaican saying, if you can't hear, you will feel.
Now, why was a 4-year sentence given to Dennis, otherwise called Ginger Singh? Is it that the new Firearm Act is in effect or not? Let's discuss the article a bit. The article states that a St. Catherine man who was the first person to be sentenced under the new Firearms Prohibition Act was given 4 years and 3 months in prison for possession of an illegal weapon and ammunition after pleading guilty in gun court. Here is my analysis. The article stated that the 4 years and 3 months sentence was under the new Firearms Prohibition Act. But how could that be when the new Firearms Prohibition Act states that the minimum sentence should be at least 15 years? What justification was made by the judge who handed down that sentence? Well, the article stated that the judge, in handing down the sentence, took into consideration that the offender had no previous conviction and had pleaded guilty. So, the judge started at 10 years. But after doing her deductions for mitigating and aggravating factors, the sentence was reduced to 9 years. It then went down to 4 years and 6 months after the maximum discount of 50% was given. Note well, the judge started the sentencing at 10 years, not 15 years. Note well again, the conflicting reasons why the sentence was reduced to 9 years and then a 50% discount given. I'm still perplexed. But will this very first case mirror future occurrences like these? If that is so, then things will be certainly contrary to the new law that was put in place. The very same sentiments were expressed by a senior officer who stated, "Nobody would be happy and pleased with that," he told the Gleaner. He further added that the minimum sentence for gun possession under the Act is 15 years. He further stated that if the new Act is to say give more stringent penalties that will be handed down, and yet something different is given, basically it was a waste of time to change and amend the Act. Something has definitely gone wrong, the officer further added. The dire question is, what really has gone wrong? Is it a lack of transparency? Or is it a blatant disregard for the new legislation? Let's wait and see what will happen with the second person who will be sentenced under the new Firearms Act. Stay tuned. Until next time, thanks for watching. This has been Ven Views Jamaica. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, comment. And until next time, peace, love, and beauty.